Hi, this is Victor Amorim. Okay, class. So, like I told you, today we're gonna focus on a subject that I can see many of you are struggling, and it's perfectly fine. And we're gonna focus on this grammar topic that is simple past sentences, especially when we're using the auxiliary verb did. Okay, before we start, I wanna make sure you guys understand that mistakes are fine. We all do mistakes, it's perfectly fine. Actually, mistakes are good because then we know where to focus, where to study more, where to actually see, right? In order for us to get better. Okay, so know that mistakes are totally okay, and we just gotta keep practicing, keep studying that, and I'm sure you're gonna be fine. Okay, so let me remind you what's a simple past sentence before. Look, I'm gonna write some examples in the whiteboard here, and I'm gonna uh, give you a few examples of a simple past. Harry visited Hogwarts. That's in a simple past form. Happened in the past. Okay. The simple uh, the simple present tense should would be Harry visits Hogwarts. Simple past is Harry visited. When I write one more, simple present would be Hermione studies a lot. Can anybody tell me how that would be in simple past? Okay, thank you. Exactly. Hermione studied a lot. The last one, uh, Ronnie plays chess. Can anybody tell me how that would be in simple past? Exactly. Ron played chess. Okay, so I noticed that you guys also are making a few mistakes with the irregular verb in their past sentences, and we're gonna talk about this today. So let me put a list in the whiteboard of a few irregular verbs. Can anybody tell me how is the past form of the verb go? Exactly. It's went. Can anybody tell me how is the past uh, form of the verb see? Nice. It's saw. Okay, so let's go on. Bring is brought. Understand is understood. And I'm gonna put everything on the whiteboard for you to copy. Okay, so this part is the part that I noticed a lot of struggling, and so I need everybody to pay attention to this right now. Okay, especially because we're gonna focus on that today. We're gonna do activities. You guys gonna do activities too about it. So please pay attention. But we're gonna use did now. So I'm gonna tell you a few incorrect sentences first, and then the correct form, and then I'm gonna ask you guys to give me some example. Okay? Okay. Did Harry saw Voldemort? Can anybody tell me why is wrong? Perfectly. Exactly. The correct form would be did Harry see Voldemort? When we use the auxiliary verb did, we don't need to put the verb in the past tense anymore. We don't. So every single time there's did, you should put the verb in its base form, in its normal form. Okay, so let me give another example. Did they brought the one? Is that correct? Why not? Thank you. What would be the correct sentence? Perfect, thank you. And the last one, did Ron went home? Yes, exactly. Why? Thank you. Okay, so the correct uh, would be, did Ron go home? Okay. Same thing in negative sentences. You use did not. So I'm gonna give a few examples in the whiteboard and I need you guys to answer. Okay? She did not understand. How she did not understood. How would that be correctly? Thank you. They didn't went home. How that would be correct? Thanks. Okay. So now I will put examples in a whiteboard, and I need you guys to write a question form for me about the sentences and a negative form. Okay. And there we go. You can write a question form for me and a negative form. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a few examples and I need you to say if that's wrong or correct. Okay? Did you watch it, the movie? Did you watch it, the movie? Is that correct or wrong? Perfect. They did bring the wand. They did bring the wand. Is that correct or wrong? Perfect. She didn't went home. She didn't went home. Is that correct or wrong? Nice. Did Harry understand the story? Correct or wrong? Perfect. Okay, so now I want to reiterate why grammar is important. It's not just because of rules. It's not just because of writing essay or something school related. Grammar is good because when you know, you can speak with more confidence. If you know something, if you really know something, you can go there and talk, improve your confidence, improve your skills. So it's always good for us to know grammar. Even though we can talk, we can communicate without being perfect, but every time we actually know about it, know the rules, know everything about it, we have more confidence to talk, we can talk more clear, people can understand us easier. So those examples are good examples that we need to learn in order that we can actually communicate better. That's the goal, communicate, right? And every time we communicate a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better, that's only good for us, right? So that we can bring in more confidence, can bring more language skills so people can understand us better, right? So just want to make you guys understand how important it is. It's not just school related, it's life related. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next activity and I'm gonna explain everything to you. Okay.